Welcome to Homecoming at the Shoe as our number 2 ranked Buckeyes host the 3 and 4 Terrapins in Maryland. Buckeyes welcome 4-star prospect tight end Robin Davis into the Shoe this week. First quarter action, opening kickoff, Jalen Gill is 6 yards deep. He starts up the middle, bounces it to the left, and he's got a lot of space in front of him, and nobody's gonna catch him. 106 yards to the house. Jalen Gill gets the Buckeyes on the board first. But here come the Terps. Bordenschlager drops back, and he connects with Clemens on the outside. He gets a couple of blocks and is finally pushed out after a 34-yard gain. A few plays later, Bordenschlager drops back, just avoids the sack, and throws an absolute dart to Bishop, and he gets into the end zone. We're all knotted up at 7. Later in the first, EJ6 drops back and hits Jalen Harris on the outside for a gain of 13, first down Buckeyes. Then Jones and Harris connect again, this time for a gain of 27, first and goal, Ohio State. Buckeyes would cap off the drive with this touchdown pass to Jeremy Ruckert, 14-7 Ohio State. The Terps come out running. Funk takes the handoff up the gut, bounces it outside, makes a cut, and is finally tackled after a big gain of 27. But Bordenschlager would make a mistake. He tries to force a pass to the sideline, but is picked off by Jeffrey Okudah. The senior gets his first pick of the year. EJ6 goes back to the air. He hits Harris across the middle. He gets away from a defender and turns it upfield. He's finally tackled after a gain of 20. Then Dobbins takes the counter right, makes a nasty cut and gets a block from Rucker and is finally tackled after picking up 32 yards. A few plays later, EJ6 drives back, and check out this passing catch by Jeremy Rucker. Emory Jones would cap off the drive by running over a linebacker to get into the end zone. 21-7 Ohio State. After a Terps 3 and out, EJ6 goes back to the air. He scrambles right, and check out the touch pass to Jalen Gill. He turns on the Jets, and he's brought down after a gain of 31. Then JK would punch it in from 3 yards out. Buckeyes take the 3-score lead. Second quarter, Bordenschlager drops back and finds Clemens wide open, and he's tackled after a gain of 30 yards. Then Bordenschlager will get his second touchdown of the day by hitting Kyle Jones on the slant route in the end zone, 28-14 Ohio State. Buckeyes go back to the air. Jones drops back and connects with Gill across the middle for a gain of 20. Then Dobbins takes the handoff. Check out the big blocks from Jesse May that springs Dobbins, and we talked about it. We were missing a long run. We finally got one. 50 yards to the house. It's back up to a 3-score lead. Terps pinned down in their own territory, and the Buckeyes send a blitz. Peter Lewis gets to the quarterback, forcing a 4th and long. Maryland setting up for the punt, but here come the Buckeyes. Sean Wade gets to the punter, forcing a safety. 2 more points for the good guys. Back to the ground go the Buckeyes. Dobbins takes the counter right, follows his blocks. He stumbles and still picks up 17 yards. Then EJ6 hits Trayvon Grimes on the outside, and he gets down to the 5-yard line where J.K. Dobbins would punch it in for the 3rd time today. 44-14 Ohio State. Maryland comes out throwing. Bordenschlager drops back and finds Bishop wide open. He sheds a Sheffield tackle and is finally pushed out after a huge gain. A few plays later, Funk would walk into the end zone from 3 yards out. Ohio State still up big. Buckeyes look to put points on the board before half. EJ6 scrambles to his left. He sets his feet but gets hit, and it's a fumble. Scott jumps on the ball. Maryland would take over but couldn't do anything with it. Ohio State's offense back on the field. Jones drops back and throws a bad pass across the middle to Jackson, and is picked off by Daniels. Turnover number 2 for Jones on the day. Terps driving. Bordenschlager drops back and hits Clemens across the middle for a gain of 20. Then Bordenschlager goes back to the air, but he throws an out route late and is picked off by Kendall Shetfield, and he's got a lot of green in front of him. He gets a block, and ladies and gentlemen, he gone. Kendall Shetfield goes 76 yards to the house. Buckeyes put 50 points on the board in the first half. At halftime, 51-21 is your score. Touchdowns for the Buckeyes on offense, defense, and special teams. Start of third, Bordenschlager drops back. He has plenty of time. He tries to force a pass to the outside and is picked off again by Okudah, his 2nd on the day. And the Buckeyes make him pay. Jones goes play action, and he throws a gorgeous deep ball to Jalen Gill behind the defense, and he gets into the end zone from 31 yards out. 58 points for the Buckeyes. After another Maryland 3 and out, Dobbins takes the handoff, gets a block from May, and he's off to the races. He's finally pushed out after a 20-yard gain. Then check out this catch by Jeremy Ruckert. Jones throws it up, and Ruckert jumps up and gets the toes down, First and goal, Buckeyes. Dobbins were punching in for the 4th time on the day. Buckeyes rolling big, and it was a dominating performance. 86-28 is the final score. EJ6 finished 17 of 26 for 327 yards, 4 total touchdowns and 2 turnovers, 1 interception and 1 fumble. J.K. Dobbins had a monster game, 18 carries for 189 yards and 4 trips to the end zone. And shout out to Brian Snead. He went for 100 yards as well and had 2 scores. Jeremy Ruckert had a big day, 6 grabs for 117 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Gill chipped in with 4 grabs for 99 yards and a touchdown, and he also returned a kickoff. On defense, Baron Browning led the team in tackles, but Jeffrey Okudah was the player of the game. He finished with 3 interceptions, and Kendall Sheffield had that pick 6. Not going to lie to you guys, this was a fun game to play, but editing it for you guys sucked. 86 points isn't really realistic, but when you have a dominated team that has everything going for them, it's hard to turn that off. But we look ahead to Week 11 against Michigan State, a trip to East Lansing and a matchup with the 5-3 Spartans. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and join the Dynasty fan by subscribing. Hit that subscribe button right now. And have a great day, man. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.